This is Jim Pulsifer from customguitarboutique.com, and I'm here with Adrian Vandenberg. Say hi, Adrian. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
All right, great. And we're here to talk about Aristide's instruments. And why don't you please tell us a little bit about this guitar?
It's a little bit of a relatively long story. I got a phone call from the guy who is behind the business side of the guitar, and he introduced himself on the phone. He got my number from somebody, and he said, "Well, I would like to ask you if you can try a guitar that I'm involved with." And I said, "Well, I don't want to waste your time or mine, so let's not do it, because I have all the guitars that I want, and you know, let's not waste each other's time." So I said, "Yeah, I appreciate that, but would you be so kind to at least try the guitar and tell me what you think of it, because I don't know anything about guitars," he said. He was the business guy behind the guitar.
Right.
So we met, and I picked up the guitar and I tried it, and I was blown away. I said, "Wow, what the hell is this?" You know, because it's different than anything else that I've ever tried. And
You just liked it right away.
yeah. And I'm actually a pretty big purist as far as guitars goes, because I like to play my vintage Les Pauls and my vintage shreds and stuff.
Right.
This is like more a guitar of the future, you know. I never expected to like such a futuristic guitar.
Right. Can you tell people what Arium is?
Well, yeah. When I heard the story behind it, I got more and more intrigued. There's a professor in materials who works at one of the universities in Holland, and he's also a guitar freak, but because he works at the university, he has access to advanced materials and machines and laboratories and everything. And just for his own entertainment, he did sonic measurements on old Strats and old Les Pauls and Stradivarius violins, and all the acoustic instruments, and he found a common molecular structure that he developed into this material out of curiosity, basically. And from the material he made a pretty ugly looking guitar, just as an experiment. And he was blown away by the sound of it. And then right after that, the guy who called me up on the phone, the business guy, he ran into this professor at a cocktail party somewhere, and this guy started telling him about it. And, the guy who approached me was really intrigued by the story, so he said, "Well, let's work together and let me try to make a company out of it." So a couple of months later he called me up and asked me to try it. So it's a strange story. It's almost like a Frankenstein working in his laboratory, you know, to make this mysterious material.
Right.
And the material is patented because it's apparently a unique material. Nobody knows exactly what's in there.
How does it compare to wood guitar?
Well, the first thing that hit me was it's very, very resonant. Like if you put 5 or 6 Les Pauls next to each other, they all sound similar, different. And one has got a lot of resonation, the other one doesn't.
Right.
One sounds fat, the other one
varies. It's organic.
Yeah. And this material is so resonant that if you tap on the neck, it reacts so quickly and so full on that it makes it really nice to play, because it reacts to everything you do. So I can't really compare it to anything else that I have, because I got great Strats and great Fenders and great Gibsons, and I love them all.
Yeah.
But this is actually the first guitar for me that makes sense to add to the other guitars, because the other ones are very similar, you know. If you put a couple of Strats together, they may have a different sustain or a different this or that, but in general, it's got a Strat character. The same goes for Les Paul.
Yeah.
And all the other guitars on the market are basically somewhere in between.
Okay.
This one is so different that for me it makes total sense to have it as an addition to the other ones. And,
right.
Basically right now it's all I play because it plays so easy, you know.
Right.
It makes you lazy basically, because everything that you try to do comes out of it. So
So was the neck also made of that same material? Or?
Yeah, it's one piece.
One piece. Oh, one piece. Okay.
And you can basically throw it over a building or dance on it or something, and you can't break it. You know.
What are some of the other features of the guitar that you like?
Well, the main thing, of course, is the way it plays sonically, and then the second thing is because the material is so even and so solid that they were able to make the action very, very comfortable. So and every guitar player likes that, you know.
Right. Yeah. The easier to play, the better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so they decided that they realized they had this incredible compound material, whatever it is. So they decided to put the best hardware on it that is available, like tuners, and right now it's got Seymour Duncan pickups on it, but people can currently order it with whatever pickup.
With other pickup combinations, yeah. It looks like it's got 3 Seymour Duncan pickups on it. What would you tell other guitar players considering buying one of these guitars? What would you tell other guitar players who are considering buying one of these guitars? How would you make them interested in this? What would you tell them?
Well, you know, first of all, it isn't really my place to do that. I kind of got involved with this company because I was so enthusiastic, and they're coming out of Holland and they make such a great guitar.
Right.
It's the first time in history that in Holland somebody makes a serious step into the market.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a commercial advantage by working with this company. It's more my enthusiasm.
Sure.
And so the same thing that goes for me probably goes for everybody. And when the guys asked me last year a similar question, they said, what would you say about the guitar? And all I could say, my first reaction was, just try it.
Just try it.
They use that. Oh yeah, let's try this. They use that because I compared it next to a Les Paul and a Strat, and when you put it next to those guitars, you really feel and hear the difference. So yeah, the way to go actually is just try it and see what you think, you know. But I can guarantee you get blown away because it does everything you want it to do.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Adrian Vandenberg. And these guitars are available at customguitarboutique.com. And signing off from Namm Show 2011, this is Jim with customguitarboutique.com.
Here comes my baby.